So it is now 9:30 in the morning, so about 10 hours after the first chick is hatched. This is the first one. He's drying off nicely. And then we've got another 2 hatch. This little guy is literally just popped out of the egg. And the one at the back is about an hour old now. We've got lots of other eggs moving. Lots of other eggs with holes in. So I think by the end of today we should have a lot of chicks in our incubator. Right, so we're back with another egg update. It's now 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We just had another 2 eggs hatch. I don't know if you can see them there, the light is not good at all. It's one of the older chicks. You can see 2 little ones there. I'm going to use an LED torch to try and put a bit of extra light. There's one little guy there, and the one just behind him. They have been born in the last 5 minutes. So we've now got 7 chicks all together. We've actually just moved 3 of the first chicks out of the incubator. Move them over. Because they are starting to trample the smaller ones. So just that light of the way, it's just fallen down, it's not usually there. You just see the 3 little ones there. So one of those was born at 11 PM last night, and the other 2 were born by around, I'd say 10 o'clock this morning. They drain out really nicely, and they are really rambunctious little things. That's why we've had to move them into here, because they are just, as you can see, trampling each other. So as the other chicks are being born, they're jumping straight on top of them, trying to eat all the yolk and leftover bits from inside the eggs. So check back in later and see if we've got any more. Right, so we're back now at 8 o'clock in the morning. We've had another 7 eggs hatch overnight. I think most of those have actually been from this morning because they all still look quite wet, except for this chick right here in the middle. He was trying to hatch last night around 11 o'clock. All the others are hiding down the front. You can't really see them very well. So that gives us another 10 eggs that are left. So hopefully some more will hatch by this afternoon. We'll check back in later. Right, hi guys, this is our last egg update. So we've ended up with 15 chicks. You can see one little silky right there in the middle. She's the only silky that we had. They're a bunch of crazy little chicks. They're absolutely bonkers, as you can see. Unfortunately, the last 10 eggs that were in the incubator did not hatch. There was no apparent reason for it. We did open 2 of the eggs after about an extra 24 hours, and both of the chicks in those eggs had some kind of deformity. So there's obviously reasons why they didn't hatch successfully. But to have 15 hatch out of 25, I think was a really good result for our first time trying to hatch eggs. These things are bonkers. I don't know if we mentioned earlier as well that we did actually put 6 eggs up with our hen up the garden. We've only got 2 hens up there at the moment because we lost a lot to a new fox that's come into our area. and she's managed to successfully hatch 3 eggs herself. So she's kept those up in the coop, but we will be moving them into one of our sheds soon because it's quite cold and wet up there for the little chicks. Just give you one last look at these. It's been a great experience doing this. We've never hatched eggs before, so it's been fantastic for the kids to see the process from start to finish. They really enjoyed watching the eggs, and especially when they were hatching, they were so excited. And every day they come in to check on the chicks. So I would recommend it, but only obviously if you've got the space and the time and you need to get the correct equipment to do it, and obviously have a little bit of knowledge about raising chickens. But if that's something that you're used to doing, I would definitely recommend it. This little guy, he's so nosy. If anyone knows what this breed is here, this little one, trying to bite me. This one here with the black markings by your eyes, we've got 2 of those and they're absolutely beautiful. Little chicks. Really well natured, and this little Silky is adorable. As you can see, she's half the size of the others, and she's got a very, very gentle nature. She is adorable. She's so tired. I think she's so tired because they literally won't leave her alone. The others are so crazy. Every time she falls asleep, look at her, bless her. They wake her up exactly like that. There you go. One last look at them. Absolutely nuts. Like them. So I don't know if we're going to do any videos, sort of updating you on their growth and on how many of them end up being hens or roosters. Perhaps we will do that as they grow. We'll show you how they're getting on. Anyway, that's it from us. Bye guys.